Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View in association with Petzl. A windy pattern takes us onwards into Christmas. It will turn milder as southwesterlies prevail for a few days. That will draw in a lot of low cloud, dampness and some rain at times, particularly in northwest Scotland. The lightest winds of the week looking to be focused on Boxing Day in the forecast at the moment. The chillier air that's been over us this weekend will be replaced by milder Atlantic air from the southwest as this warm front makes progress eastwards during Monday daytime. A dry start across many places, for longest across eastern regions, but some rain preceded by some snow flurries, even some freezing rain on the mountains as that falls onto the sub-zero surfaces for a while. But air temperature will lift above freezing to the highest tops by a good few degrees by later in the day, so a considerable thaw will commence onwards into Monday evening and night. Lowering cloud will fill in across the hills and the wind will strengthen with time through the daytime as well. Southwesterlies will be gale force across the hills and mountains through Christmas Eve daytime. A lot of low cloud, rain and drizzle will cloak the western hills throughout the day, most persistent in western Scotland, spits and spots further toward the east, mostly small amounts for England and particularly for Wales, but still rather damp and a lot of cloud shrouding the hills. Lighter winds here, but still a rather blustery and gusty day across the mountains. Christmas Day sees mild southwesterlies continue, with the strongest winds again across the Scottish Highlands, over higher terrain widely gale force, with the risk of some turbulent, powerful gusts downslope toward the eastern side of some of the higher summits. Windy across North England, likely gales across higher exposed terrain here as well. Not quite so windy over the Welsh mountains, but gusty in places. Once more, low cloud will cloak those western hills and a rather damp atmosphere will be around, not amounting to much in terms of total rain. Some steadier rain locally possible toward northwest Scotland though. Eastern areas generally faring best for brighter conditions, some local cloud breaks east of the Pennines and toward the east and northeast of the Cairngorms. As high pressure just expands further across the country into Boxing Day, it's likely that the wind will drop lighter across all areas. Northwest Scotland could just hang on though to those stronger southwesterlies still in this part of the world. And a front just trying to drift southwards across Scotland may just hang on to some low cloud and areas of patchy rain or drizzle. This feature may be just fizzling out though, so don't expect too much from it, but once more could be a rather dull, drab day with misty conditions across many of the hills, especially in the west. Fairly high pressure is still nearby into Friday, some fronts over the Atlantic still having a go at moving across Scotland from the west. Southwesterly winds prevailing, those may just strengthen again, especially over western and northern mountains. Lighter winds for England and Wales, some low cloud and some possible fog at lower elevations. One or two higher slopes might try and poke out between the cloud or the fog layers. Some uncertainty on the positioning of weather systems further ahead, but most likely a west-southwesterly wind prevails across Scotland at least into next weekend, and that could strengthen once more back to upland gales pretty widely at this time. Some fronts producing rainfall, particularly over western mountains most likely as well, and low pressure over the North Atlantic trying to develop. Now that is open to great question at this stage, but if that just swings through, we could just allow some colder northwesterly air to approach as we head into the New Year period. So just something colder in the outlook. All your local details for 3 days ahead, as always, can be found on our website. That is your Fleeting View in association with Petzl. Thanks for watching.